here with the most celebrated MC, with the most Daktari Ofweneke. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. Thank you very much.
Daktari, we are so honored to host you for our starters.
It's a pleasure too as well, and I'm happy when I'm seeing, of course, the young generation is really coming up very fast, and of course, they're taking advantage, of course, of the opportunities that are available, especially on social media and digital in whole. So congratulations on that.
And congratulations to also leading us the way. You do very good hosting.
Thank you very much. You guys. Oh gosh. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We love your shows. They are so sparkly, so amazing. You can't watch Dr. Ofweneke without having a laugh.
Well, we're just making sure that we make sure Kenyans are happy. And the whole world as well.
Maybe for starters, what keeps you going? Let's start with the most deep question. Nini nakufanya unaamka kila siku, unaenda pale kuinterview watu, unachekesha watu at the same time?
Because basically it's passion. I love just putting smiles on people's faces. I'm passionate about people's happiness. I'm invested in people's happiness. I'm invested in making sure that everybody sees the positive side of life. So that is what really pushes me every single time.
Your latest stories umefanya na Kaveve Kazose, that is the most one we enjoyed. Na pale tunaona left right kuna issues, labda alisapotiwa hivi, hajasupportiwa. You being among the first person mwenye uliletewa nani Kaveve Kazose, that's Ngesh na Tumbili, una yapi ya kusema?
Well, I first of all, congratulations, of course, we must give it up to Tumbili, because Tumbili did his part. He was used. Spiritually, we call them destiny helpers. Tumbili was a destiny helper to Ngesh. And now that she's there, it's about her now taking advantage and using the opportunity that she has to push herself, because Tumbili also has his own career he's pushing. So he's not going to be always there for her. So yeah, Tumbili alitumika na Mungu akapandisha Ngesh for the next ladder in life. Now it's up to her for her to take advantage, because the world will never wait for you to get ready. All right, success is here. Now you have to. That's why every day you have to wake up with the mentality that you're ready for success, so that the day it comes, you're ready for it. But don't ever let success find you when you're not ready, because you're gonna miss the season. Yes.
Tukisonga kidogo Mr. Right. Pale unafanya Mr. Right na unafanya Diana Bahati. Pale tumeona social media people are like kuna kitu inaendelea hapa. Pengine tusikie kutoka kwa mdomo wako, una mahusiano gani na Diana Bahati?
Kitu gani inaendelea?
Hivi unaona watu wakisema
gani hiyo? Niambie,
kuna relationship.
We are not moving from the relationship. Yes. Oh yes. Dan and I in a relationship. Yes, we are in a working relationship.
Working?
Yes.
Hakuna
I don't know where that will be coming from, but I'm a very big respect of the marriage institution.
Yes.
Diana is married to Bahati, and I am also married as well. Happily married, or in fact, on that fact, underline and put bold in italics. So, simply because Diana and I have an amazing working chemistry should not mean anything. Yes.
You know, it's the Kenyans on the comment section being like, you guys are touchy.
Well, again, like I've said, we will not apologize for the chemistry. If we're having good chemistry, then well and fine. But I think it's also important that when we're making these connotations, both as a commenter on any YouTube page, social media, and also a blog, we also need to be careful that these people are in marriages. And you see there's Bahati and then there's my wife in the picture. So I think also the ones who comment, they should also have in mind that there are also families who are behind the scenes waiting for us at home. Yes, and I don't think I have at any point I have looked at or seen Diana otherwise, apart from just being my co-host on Hello Mr. Right.
Wow. Yes. And of course, Ofweneke, you've been hosting Mr. Right for the longest time. The difference has come when you've been given different co-hosts to work with. For example, Sheiks, Vera. So far, so good. Who has been your favorite co-host to do Mr. Right with? And I'd love to know, how is it working with Diana as a co-host?
I won't say who's my favorite, because Vera has a unique aspect. Sheiks had a unique aspect, and Diana brings in a whole different aspect as well. So if I'm gonna say, oh my God, who's my favorite, then I'm gonna be unfair to the two that will come out as not my favorite. I believe each one of them has brought in a new energy, unique energy to the show. And I enjoyed and I loved working with Vera. I loved working with Shix as well. And so, yes, I am enjoying working with Diana as well. And I think also we should also ask in equal measure, how's Diana feel working with me?
Sure, true.
Yes.
So how do you feel working with her? That is
Diana is amazing. I think in any of my students, when it comes to hosting, Diana was the fastest of them all. And I think every tip and every instruction that I gave her as we were running season 3, Diana was always there, very keen and very quick to learn. So I think it was very easy for me, even just at times taking a step back in the middle of the shooting and just letting her run the show. I was never worried as the main host of Diana letting me down. So she is, can say she's good. She's amazing.
And maybe on, okay.
and probably still on the show, many people would love to know, is the show like real or scripted?
Well, as much as guys would wish the show to be scripted, the show is real, all right? Everybody's looking for love, whether known or unknown. Everybody, love and breakups and marriages and relationships does not choose whether you're a public figure or not. So for us, the idea is if you feel like you want to come and look for love on TV, then well and fine. You see, we our responsibility is not if the relationships work out or not. The fact that you came on Mr. Right and got a boyfriend or girlfriend, that's all we really do care about. So yes, as much as guys would wish the show to be scripted, no, it's not scripted. Yes.
And maybe to move on, have you ever witnessed any marriage from Mr. Right, or have people gone to be very serious since you started? You know, you've been in the show for some time. Is there anything that has come out of the show with some people that have met on stage?
I don't have any clear confirmation, but from the stories I've heard through the corridors, is that there are 3 couples who actually have ended up together, and there should actually be a kid involved, either 2 or 1. I think that's from the I don't have clear information, but those are some of the stories I have.
Maybe you can look for them and maybe bring them on the show. People would love that.
With time, it's a conversation we are having, of course, with the production team, both StarTimes and Trudy, to see how we can now have those success stories and those testimonials just to celebrate them. But I hear there are those stories. I don't have any clear proof, but I hear there are couples who are now actually in real, they've settled down together.
Okay, moving on to Dr. Ofweneke. I don't know if we should talk about this. It's Anika the Queen. There's a time we did her interview with her, and then she was like, you are still following her and you're not settled in your own marriage. You know, some time back, should be like 2 months or so. And she said
When
strongly,
was this? Because I didn't see that.
the time when she was opening a business, a Mabati business in.
I didn't even know about that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know about that.
She did open
You see, my business is about my children, all right? And I want to believe that you could be wrong because Nika and I have never said anything negatively towards any of our marriages, whether in public or in private. So I don't have information even about such a clip. It will have reached me. I don't have such information. And I don't think it could be true. I don't think Nika could be the kind of person, because we don't talk about each other's personal lives. And I'm happily married. The fact that you guys don't know my wife, it does not mean that I'm. That's a new one. I would.
So you two are friends. And
we are raising up. Of
and the
course,
kids?
we have children together. So yeah. Moving on to another question.
Another question is inspire someone. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you
So
so
inspire someone, inspire an upcoming creator, inspire a stand-up comedian, inspire someone who wants to start a show. Then we can call it that.
Oh well, what I can say is the Kenyan audience is a very intelligent audience. Kenyans are very smart. So if you're gonna think of what you want to do with content creation or hosting or comedy as well, better know what you want to do before you come in. Don't come out in the limelight or in the public expecting us to define you. Define yourself before you bring your product. You can only defend what you yourself can define. Others, if you give us the opportunity for us to define and deconstruct you, then that's when people get up into depression and start giving up and everything, because you just came in. You had a phone, bundles, and you thought, yeah, now I'm here. come out when knowing exactly what you want to do. Exactly.
And Steve Simple Boy is one of the content creators that most of people watch and listen to his songs. And right now, he's not going through a good moment. Maybe you can also inspire and talk to him.
No, for him, he has my phone number. If he feels like he has a problem, let him call me. I think I've said it for the past couple of hours on major blogs, and I even said it on Dr. Ofweneke tonight on TV47 that I mean, again, define yourself, because you give us the opportunity for us to define you, then Kenyans are going to mess you up. Kenyans are going through so much. We are looking for what to talk about every single day. So if today you are the topic, we will go with you as the topic. But if you're going to, stand firm, be your own person, then you're going to be fine. And that's what he needs to do.
Are you looking forward to host him this time?
I hosted him before.
Yeah, I know. But now that